Okay, in this video, we're going to talk about some cool fills that you can play within bar chords. And what I'm doing essentially is I'm going back between relative minor scales in the key of A minor, along with pentatonic scales as well. So they're, when you're playing a lead, you can use them interchangeably. So I'm starting off with a bar chord, A minor. I like to call first position bar chord, where I'm barring all 5 strings with my first finger on the 5th fret and using my 3rd and 4th fingers on the 7th frets on the 5th and 4th strings, A minor. So I'm starting out with a minor scale, going into the regular pentatonic or blues scale. And so after I strum the bar chord just once, I'm starting on the 2nd string, 5th fret with my first finger, using a 1, 2, 4, 2, 1 fingering, which is the 5th, 6th, 8th, 6th frets, 5th, 6th, 8th, and 6th frets. Or actually, and then I go to that E on the 2nd string, 5th fret with my first finger, following a hammer-on pull-off, hammer-on, pull-off, hammer-on with my 2nd finger, pulling off with the tip of my 2nd finger, back to the 1st. Moving to the 3rd string, 7th fret with my 3rd finger. So after this, I'm really moving from a natural minor to the pentatonic, just the blues scale. Now I'm on the 3rd string, 5th fret. I'm going to use my 1st and 3rd fingers to hammer on and pull off. Same way like here. Instead of using my 1st and 2nd finger in the natural minor, I'm in the blues scale now in A. The difference is that when you're in a natural minor scale, no matter what key you're in, we're in A, I'm using 7 different notes then. Then when you're using the pentatonic, you're just using 5 notes. So here's the first part again. And that's that right there. So pause the video. Or if you got some tablets or paper, you can write it out. It's a lot easier for you to check it out. And I'll show you the next line for D minor. And we're going to use first position bar chords for the first 2 bar chords. So the D minor, keep the same shape as the A minor, just move your first finger, barring all 6 strings on the 10th fret. 3rd and 4th fingers are on the 5th and 4th strings of the 12th fret. Now this is also in a minor. And this is just a little easier, I think. With the fill, you're starting on the 2nd string, 10th fret with your first finger, using your 1st, 3rd, and 4th, and then going backwards. So it's 1, 3, 4, 3, 1, 10th, 12th, 13th, 12th, 10th frets. Okay. So when I played the 3rd string with my 3rd finger, the 12th fret, to the 10th fret with my first finger. 1, 3, 4, 3, 1. Change strings to the 3rd string. Started on the 2nd string, went to the 3rd string. Now I'm going to be playing just the 1st and 2nd strings, using the 4th, 3rd, and 1st fingers, and that's the 13th, 12th, 10th, frets. Back to the A minor. Now we're going to use chromatic approach. And what that is the third line. Played the first two. Now we're playing the third one. So if you've been following my videos for a while, you know that I like to talk about, the blues scale, the pentatonic scales, both with and without the extension, or natural minor scales, or using a pentatonic scale with a chromatic approach. You're just adding more. And this is what the third line is. So you're playing on the fifth string with your first, second, and third fingers. Fifth, sixth, and seventh frets, both on the fifth and fourth strings. Moving up to the third string, fifth fret with your first finger. Now we're going to give that classic 50s lick where you bend the seventh fret, in this case with your third finger, full step bend, and you're barring, the first two strings on the fifth fret. Then you're just going back right down to that chromatic. Instead of moving up 5, 6, 7, you're gonna go 7, 6, 5. So you can hammer on those as well. So you play it faster. I just hit that note once. That's the fifth and fourth strings, fifth, sixth, and seventh frets. And then the bend, I hit the third string, fifth fret with my first finger, bend the seventh fret, third string, holding it, and I can release. Actually, I can hold it or I can release it when I play that mini bar on the fifth fret on the second and first strings, moving down to the fourth string, seventh, sixth, and fifth frets on the fourth string, then on the fifth string, and then eighth fret, fifth fret on the sixth string. So that's. Now this one, I think I added a little bit more there. Now we'll play the E minor, and this is just a natural minor scale, which worked for an E minor. It's the second position because I'm borrowing the first 5 strings on the 7th fret with my first finger, using my second, third, and fourth fingers to make that little, if you played an open A minor with your first, second, and third finger, that's an A minor, open chord, but you use your second, third, and fourth. And that scale, this is a scale in and of itself, using first, third, and fourth fingers on the 5th and 4th strings, the 7th, 9th, 10th frets, first and third finger now on the 3rd string, 7th and 9th frets, and then the next 2 strings on the 2nd and 1st string, I use this pattern, 1st, 2nd, 4th fingers, 7th, 8th, 10th on the 2nd, with my 1st, 2nd, and 4th fingers, 7th, 8th, 10th frets on the 1st string, sliding up to the E. Then I'm going to go down to a D minor, this way instead of using this, and I'm going to repeat this little phrase. These are pull-offs, 8 times. So I'm hitting that note on the 8th fret with that my 4th finger is playing on the 1st string. And then I'm pulling off from the 4th, 3rd to the 1st. And then I'm playing an open A minor. So this is not a bar chord. This is your open A minor. A hammer-on pull-off on the playing that 3rd string. Hammering onto the 2nd fret, 3rd string. Pulling off. And then playing the open 4th string. Actually, I'm playing the 2nd fret on the 4th string with my 2nd finger. Open 4th string, 3rd fret on the 5th string, and then that A. So here we go. Nice and slow. That was A minor and D minor, back to A minor. E minor, the scale. That's an E minor scale. To a D minor. Pull offs to open A minor. You can resolve it by playing an A minor. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Keep playing and have fun.